funny, and one person hiding in the hallways even though he's only 91. He is able to come up with funny jokes off the top of his head to keep you laughing for hours. And his goal for the day is to always keep you smiling. So please don't touch. This senior speaker, Jonny Eberle.
It's Jonny.
Good afternoon. Learning to survive high school is a lot like learning how to drive. When you first get behind the wheel, you think you already know it all. You have a permit, and you know that you can't make a left-hand turn at a red light. Turn the ignition, feel that surge of raw power, and you think that you're indestructible. Then you reach for the gear shift and accidentally turn on the windshield wipers. That's how high school started for most of us. We marched to those doors, schedules in hand, thinking that we knew it all, only to find we were back at the bottom of the heap. We couldn't find a $200 to save our lives. Driving doesn't come naturally for most of us, and we're just getting started. There are so many things to keep in mind, and we get overwhelmed. We forget to check the mirrors when we're backing up, and more often than we'd ever like to admit, we mix up the gas and the brake. High school, we found, is a lot tougher than middle school. We're not riding a bike anymore. We're in charge of steering a quarter-ton of steel and glass down the road. It's scary, but we learn as we go. Slowly, we gain experience and confidence. It takes time before we can drive 25 miles an hour down the road without wanting to scream. But soon we can comfortably go 35, 45, 55 without batting an eyelash. There are times when we're learning and we want to give up, just walk everywhere, a bum rides off our friends. Luckily though, we have help. We have our parents, our teachers, and our friends to point out our mistakes and encourage us to get back behind the wheel. High school is not something you can do alone. When we face the challenges, the speed bumps and sharp turns, we do it together. We get help with studying, or an occasional slice of pizza when we forget to bring lunch. We've been through a lot these last 4 years. During freshman year, we suffered through weeks of playing between every single period. One remembers. The dribble out was crazy, the way that whiny song echoed through the halls. That probably explains why we're a little strange. That and the dead cat and the air vents above the 400 hall that year. Sophomore year, the music hall started to flood, and all the carpet had to be replaced. Junior year was the year we lost a bit more of our sanity, and the school district denied us snow day after snow day. This year, a military history student who shall remain anonymous accidentally put the school into lockdown with a flimsy cardboard axe. 4 years. It's not very long when you look back on it, but a lot can happen in just 8 semesters. 4 years ago, we were kids. Now we are adults. When we started driving, we never could have imagined all the hazards we'd face. We never could have seen the sheet of ice around the corner. We hit the ice, and before we can react, we're spinning right into the path of oncoming traffic. Then we turn to the skid, and we regain control. We've all hit a patch of ice sometime during our high school years. Most recently, we lost control when our good friend, Daniel Milgram, died unexpectedly in April. Many of us have never experienced loss, not so close. We were spinning out of control. Then, we came together to remember Dan and honor his memory. As you can see, we grew very close in grief, and we steered our way off the ice. He can't be with us here to celebrate our graduation today. All right. But he cleared the way for us to make it here. He brought us together. And that's what sets the senior class apart from any other. We have united in the good times and the bad. We have persevered when we felt we couldn't go on. We have supported each other through the agony of loss. And celebrated together in the thrill of victory. We have struggled through algebra finals together. We have cheered together when the football team scored a touchdown. When we couldn't get our car to start, someone was always there with jumper cables. Going through high school is like learning to drive. We don't all drive the same make or model. We don't all share the same academic or athletic interests. But we are all equals. We are a class unlike any other. I'm not sure what our legacy will be. We might be remembered as the class who fought for their beliefs. We might be remembered as the class who dared to ask the tough questions. We might be remembered as the class that lived every day to the fullest. We might just be remembered as the class that played some fun pranks. If nothing else, someone in the coming years will remember how much louder the halls were when we attended Flagstaff High School. We've learned to drive, but we're not done yet. There's a long road ahead, ready to be explored. I'm not sure if the world is ready for the class of 2008. The class of 2008 is ready to take on the world. It's a long road, but the tank is full and the engine's idling. The road trip doesn't end here. We've driven the surface streets and the dirt roads in the backcountry. The time has come for us to go faster and further than we've ever gone before. Now is our time to rev the engine, throw the car to drive, find out what's over that horizon. Time to hit the highway.